Welcome everyone. Today we are pulling back the curtain on mobile app security. I am going to show you how these silent threats work, how they sneak onto your device, and exactly how you can lock down your phone to protect your digital life. Let's dive in. To kick things off, let's look at the big picture. We are not just talking about desktop computer viruses anymore. The battlefield has shifted. Our smartphones are now the primary targets of cybercriminals. In this presentation, we are going to explore application-based mobile threats, the malicious software discussed as everyday tools that we willingly download. So, what are we actually up against? When we download an unsecured or malicious app, we open our device to four major attack vectors. First is data theft. This is the unauthorized scraping of your usernames, password, and personal identifiers. Second is credential harvesting. This is highly dangerous. Attackers create fake interfaces to intercept your online banking logins. Third, we have snooping and tracking. Unknowns to you, some apps can activate your GPS, camera, and microphone in the background. And finally, resource abuse. Hackers can hijack your phone's processing power to mine cryptocurrency, slowing down your device and running your battery life. As you can see, the stakes are incredibly high. To protect ourselves, we first need to understand the enemy. There are three primary types of mobile malware you will encounter. Number one, Trojans. They are master manipulator. They look like completely legitimate, useful tools like a video editor or QR code scanner, but they execute disruptive payloads silently in the background once installed. Number two, spyware. This acts as a digital stalker. It's run quietly, tracking your precise location, reading your chat logs, and recording your keystrokes to steal sensitive information. Number three, adware. While it seems less harmful, adware aggressively spams instructive overlays. Several degrades phone performance and often redirects you to dangerous phishing websites. Now let's talk about one of the most common traps, phishing and clone applications. Cybercriminals are incredibly good at building pixel-perfect clones of popular social media, workplace, and mobile banking apps. They distribute these clones through unverified third-party websites or forums as APK files. Once you attempt to log in, these fake applications display fraudulent screen overlays to capture your credentials. They rely on creating a sense of urgency, like warning you that your account is suspended, to trick you into giving away your password or making unauthorized transfers. Have you ever paused to look at the permission request when you install a new app? Think about this. Why would a basic calculator utility need access to your contact list, your microphone, or your SMS message? The answer is it should not. This is called over-permissioning. Many malicious apps request bordered access rights that exceed their actual functionality. If you grant a malicious app permission to read your SMS, it can silently intercept your one-time password (OTPs), giving hackers full access to your accounts. Up until now, we have looked at the threats that trick us, the users. But now, let's pivot to the technical side. Sometimes the threat is not bad decision we made, it's mistake made by the app developers. Let's look at how structural exploit and coding vulnerabilities expose our devices to cyber attacks. The first major developer oversight is insecure data storage. When apps are poorly programmed, they often store highly sensitive information like your plaintext password, cookies, and session tokens directly on your device's local storage without any encryption. This is goldmine for hackers. its malicious background process gets onto your phone. It can easily read these unsecured cache files and infiltrate your private data without you ever knowing. Look at the statistic on the screen. 16% of active mobile security exploits target outdated software builds. Let that sink in. Over half of all successful hackers could have been completely prevented by clicking one simple button update. When developers discover security loopholes in their apps, they immediately distribute hotfixes and security patches. If you ignore these updates, you are leaving your digital front door wide open to hackers who already know exactly how to break in. But what if you don't click anything at all? This brings us to absolute cutting edge of cyber threats, zero-click attacks. Unlike traditional phishing, which requires you to click a link or download an attachment, zero-click attacks execute completely silently. They bypass user interaction entirely, often initiated through a specifically formatted, invisible message or metadata frame sent via apps like WhatsApp or iMessage. Sophisticated spyware, like the famous Pegasus software, uses this exact method to infiltrate your devices deeply. Because they run silently in the system buffer, they are incredibly difficult to detect. This all sounds quite alarming, but here's the good news. You have the power to protect yourself. By establishing a proactive defense posture, you can keep your device safe. Here are the 4 rules you must follow. First, strictly download from official stores like the Google Play Store and Apple App Store. Avoid third-party APK sites entirely. Second, audit your app permissions regularly. Go into your settings and strip away background permissions from apps that don't need them. Third, enable multi-factor authentication. On all your accounts, this acts as secondary lock even if your password is stolen. And finally, automate your updates. Let your phone update its operating system and apps automatically so you are always protected by the latest security patches. To tie everything we have talk about together, let's look at the comparison matrix. It maps out the threats from Trojans to insecure storage alongside their primary impacts and most importantly, how to mitigate them. If we take away only one lesson from this matrix, let it be this. Cyber defense is combination of smart habits like auditing permissions and using official verified software binaries. That brings us to the end of our security masterclass. I want to leave you with one final thought. Cybersecurity is not destination, it's continuous habit. By taking just 5 minutes today to audit your apps and enable automatic updates, you can secure your digital footprint. I want to open up the floor now. Do you have any questions about how to protect your mobile device? Thank you so much for your time. Stay safe and I will see you in the next video.